am your chief sales officer, also one of the four co-founders, and we are here at the Diamond Factory. And what's the Diamond Factory? You know, diamond is our highest rank. So we get on with like-minded people in the morning before we get our day 100% started and start filling it up with some positive thoughts so that you can go out there and be equipped to deal with people in this world that's sometimes a little negative. And while doing so, you're growing and we're growing and glowing together. So I'm excited for you to be here this morning. If you can, mute your own selves out. It's taking a minute. Our own phenomenal Coach Dan is in an airport. I know he was just boarding a plane, so if he can, he will jump in. He will only have a few minutes, so that means I'm going to get started and start talking about what I'm going to talk about. And if he can jump in there, then we will welcome him. So with that being said, you know, I've been on this, I am on my 10th day, y'all. Hey, 10th day of my 21-day cleanse. And I'm celebrating because I have done it to the letter. I have done everything I'm supposed to do. I feel really good about that. I feel really encouraged. You know, you can pat yourself on the back sometime because physically I feel phenomenally well. And, you know, sometimes it is about mindset. It definitely is about mindset because I am on day number 10. And so I also went on Facebook the first day and asked them to be my accountability partner and also to give me support. And whether I do a live video or whether I post something, wherever I show a picture of my product, I'm putting something on there and people are coming on saying, girl, you can do it, keep on going. But then a lot of people are inquisitive as to what are you doing? I mean, it took me probably about 6 or 7 days to show the products. What I was talking about is the reason I think we all need to create a blue zone within our families. And then why I don't like taking meds. I talked about my first story about, you know, my first cleanse almost 2 years ago. Now, I cannot believe it. Almost 2 years ago in October, and what my results were. And one of the main reasons and one of the happiest and high points of that cleanse was me dropping my cholesterol for 50 points, stabilizing my blood pressure, losing that weight. And as getting older, I just told my story. And, you know my story resonated with so many people because so many of us suffer with high blood pressure, suffer with high cholesterol. And so I'm telling my story and people are listening because I'm not on there saying, hey, but you know what? I got something for you to do that. No, I'm just telling my story first so people can get on that journey with me so they can know, yeah, I got high blood pressure too. And oh my God, I know what she's talking about. She didn't want to go on statins because I'm having such a bad experience, or I had, or I heard. So they're able to, you know, relate to who I am and what I'm doing. And then, you know, so about 8 days in, I did not 8, maybe 7. I did a picture of my smoothie as well as my protein and my superfoods. And then now they see, oh, she's using something, you know, because everybody said, I'm doing a 21-day cleanse, eating raw, doing smoothies. But now I introduce my products. So now they say, oh, is that what you're using? So now 3 people, you know, several asked, but 3 people are thinking, are getting more information on the cleanse. And I'm saying, if I didn't do that, I probably wouldn't have those 3 people. Or if I just had posted all my pictures up there about my product and not taking them on the journey of what I'm really doing. So, you know, I'm all excited about the ads not the ads, the scripts that we're using. So I challenge you guys, go on out on social media, you know, whether you're during the cleanse, because I know a lot of you all are. Coincidentally, I was telling Mooney, I said, I'm starting to cleanse. He said, I'm starting to do. So we're actually on the same day. I know Ernestine is doing it, and a few more of you might be doing it. So why don't you just go on today and do a little short video and put it on Facebook or social media, whatever your social media, all of them. Do one video, put them all on there. and then get people, just tell them why you went on the cleanse. You want to be more healthy. You want to, what if you got things like I had high cholesterol, I had high blood pressure. I even let them know I probably gained a few extra pounds and kind of got off my game because of grieving for my sister. I just was real about my own situation. And I'm telling you, people out there can relate to those same things, and they'll want to start doing. They'll start having a relationship. They'll start asking you questions. People I ain't even heard from, and I don't know when. I said, hey, Phyllis, what you doing? I need to do something because I'm in that same thing. I don't want to take any medications, but now my doctor said this and this. So I'm saying engaging your audience. So for those that said, hey, I'm all out of people to talk to. No, you are never out of people to talk to. And no, you don't have to call the people up and the first thing you do is selling them something. Just start relating. And so I talked to a group of people yesterday, and they're committing to going out there and using the scripts, because on another level, there are people out there looking for opportunities. There are a lot of people out there that know that COVID is not all gone, and how much safer is it to work from their own home-based business. There are other people out there that are just sick and tired of dealing with their bosses, their jobs, and people that they don't care about, and are looking for other alternatives. So that script that I shared with you guys is working in a lot of places. Just the activity that the people that are going in that said, hey, Phyllis, I'm going to be on that trip with you from now until Black Friday. And guys, if you want to go to Dubai, here's a way to get started. Get yourself healthy. If you wasn't thinking about going on the cleanse, go on the cleanse so you can encourage somebody else to do the same thing. So Coach Dan told me to just see if he was available to jump in. And I'm going to see if he's out there. Coach Dan, if you are out there, if you're not on the plane and can't talk, could you jump right in? Not seeing him, but you know how he does me. He might surprise. But if he don't jump in, I got something better. I got something else for you. So I guess he's on the plane. He's got a 13-hour flight ahead of him. So guys, let's keep him in prayer right now in the name of Jesus. Lord, surround that plane with your angels and get him there safely with all traveling mercies. And we ask these things in your son and our Savior's name. I just believe in doing what you're supposed to do right when you're supposed to do it. So I'm going to bring on my other cohort, Minister Willie Diamond Mooney, because he's on fire right now. This is his 10th day. We in 10 days, Mooney, with our flat belly cleanse. And can you speak to what I've just shared, Willie Mooney? Are you out there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Take it away.
Great morning.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing me on. It is an honor.
Always for
Hey.
you. We want to hear from you.
So, you know what? Everything is really exciting right now, but it's so serious. I think I flipped from a mode of being just, I use the word serious because I never, in the time that I've been with Akana, I never really realized the power and what I have at hand personally. And I'm speaking regards to really running the script in the play. I'm gonna be very specific. I've been in the comfort zone and it's amazing because I didn't really realize it at the same time because it was easy to dodge. Because when you hit diamond, you can get to the next rank. Like it was no doubt because of the way, as Moshi would say, the way that we run the play, the money making activity, the way that we've been doing it. Okay, we know that we can rank, but it's really bigger than that when you have at hand so many people that that you did not talk to. And all it took was a phone call. And that really hit me in the gut, because understanding that I have so many people that I can help and reach out to if I just step outside my comfort zone. If I just said to myself, what are you scared of? What are you worried about? So I got past that part last Saturday when you challenged us in a circle to use a script, because I hated the word no. I couldn't. I hate being judged, and that's what was stopping me. So I'm done with that. Using that script, and I'm gonna be honest, hearing the best comment I could ever hear from a person, and you guys heard her on the phone, and she called me pastor. Didn't know who she was when I called her, because I went from letter A. I started at A. But then on the flip side, hearing the worst thing that I never thought I would hear. But that was the part that got me past my comfort zone. Got me it, because I was like, okay, that's the worst I could ever hear. So I might as well just keep going. So with that being said, Phyllis, I just want to thank you, and I appreciate you for being such an amazing leader and amazing coach.
Thank you. Thank you. And you give it back to me. So that's what we do, guys. We iron sharpens iron. All of us are participants. I mean, Abena, Meridian, the confidence, Shirley McLaurin. She said, I got this. And just imagine if each of us were going, using the scripts on a daily basis. Hey, you tell yourself how many you want. But for those that are running for Diamond, once a week doing something is not going to get you there. You know me, I'm going to give it to you straight. It's not going to get you there. But here's something that you can add 10 people a day to your new contacts by simply using a script. It is something we want to give you the tools that is not going to make you crazy, make you say, well, I don't have time. Look at your calendar. Look at your church time, your wife, your family time, your job time, and then carve out some time to grow your business, because it's not just going to happen by you just laying by the side and saying, oh, I told somebody about my business. Yeah, I'm talking to this lady. You talking to a lady? That means you're talking to one person? That's not going to happen. Not going to happen if you're on a run on your way to hit a rank and about to be the busiest time of our whole season. It's time to start going to work now. But when I didn't tell you to go spend 20 hours of the day doing it, I said at least pick out an hour a day, have a number of people that you say, I am not going to get off this phone until I talk to. Don't just call them, because that don't count, y'all. That don't count. You can make the 10 calls, and 10 calls, you won't get somebody that can't talk right now. They don't answer the phone. But until you talk to 10 people, that should be your goal a day if you think you're going to Diamond by the end of the year. So let's get busy. Let's don't play short. And I'm telling you, I'm even more inspired after the death of Jessie Lee, because that girl wasn't no joke. And one of the things I called and told Mooney, I was listening to a podcast with Ray Higdon and Eric Worre, two of the greatest in our industry. And guess what both of them said? And I bet you all of y'all feel the same way as do I. They said they hate to be told no. So get over it. They hate to be told no. You heard Mooney just say it. But guess what? Being told no is all about your ego. That's all it is. It's all about our ego, because I'm in that bucket too. Okay? But just what? Don't let that stop your family's dreams. Don't let that stop you from creating a legacy, because that girl, Jessie Lee, didn't stop. Hey, didn't stop for nothing. Even on her deathbed, they said she was saying, I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. I got to go out there and do what I have to do. Well, that was her thing, guys. But don't play short. That's all. I just want you to know. Don't play small, And for those of you that say, I don't know what to do, if you've been on a cleanse and you can't quite do a video yet, put a before and after picture and say, well, if you're not cleansing now, well, it is time for me to do my 21-day cleanse. And tell them why. to maintain your health, to be here to see your great grandchildren, to get your blood pressure down, to be able to wear those clothes that you have not been able to wear. Whatever your thing is, if it's vain, tell them, because it is somebody out there listening that can relate. So with that being said, guys, I just need you to go out there and push. See, Saturday morning, I would expect everybody that said that's in Chicago, and trust me, the leaders around the country. Talk to Bernadine. I talked to Gigi. I'm going to call Fatima. I want all the leaders to do this with their teams, whether it's in person or in virtually. You can do it virtually because that's how we started out. Michelle, myself, Mooney, a bunch of us had to have workout Wednesdays. So guys, it's time to go to work. If you want to move your business, have a rank you can be proud of by the end of December, it's time to go to work. You got everything you need. So guess what? Sleep, Team No Sleep is in the process tonight. If you want to volunteer at the dispensary, we're going to be there working because we're doing some things. And so I want you all, if you want to be at the dispensary at 6 o'clock or maybe even before, but if you can, 6 o'clock, I know that might be late for some. We have good times when we get to work and brainstorming while we work and doing the other work. And but Wednesday night is still Minister Mooney is a scan night. Get your people out. Same thing. This is another opportunity to share your business in another way. I'm just excited about all of you all of our futures and where we're going and how healthy that we're going to be, because we're going to create our own blue zone. Go out there and push. I'm 3 minutes over. Bye now. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.